Hey guys, JHub here bringing you another episode of MOAB on every map, and today's map is Piazza. Now the setup I'm using is a P90 with rapid fire and silencer. My secondary is an MP9 silenced. I'm using the same equipment as I typically do. 3 starting perks: Extreme Conditioning, Assassin, and Steady Aim. Then I move into the Specialist with Sleight of Hand, Scavenger, and Quick Draw. So Piazza was one of the maps that came out with the first DLC for the Elite Premium users, or for the first actual DLC drop for everybody. And I've got to say, it was one of the maps I really hated right off the bat. I have played it a couple more times, and if you can control it, it's really fun to play. I kind of compared it to that of, say, Favela from Modern Warfare 2. To me, it seemed like it had a similar layout with all the buildings you can get into, the different pathways you can take, and the way it was actually stacked elevation-wise. It seemed like it would start off at the bottom of the hill and slowly rise up to the top, kind of how Favela was, but it's not exactly like it. It's so much more different with looks and everything else, but I think they tried to take the same layout. That way people would enjoy playing it, because I know a lot of people enjoyed playing Favela. But this map is kind of like the opposite of Liberation. Liberation was huge in the sense it was made for snipers, assault rifles, and machine gunners, whereas this map is more made for submachine guns and shotguns. By which I mean it's very, very clustered. You're always going to be running into people at very close range. There is probably only one area of the map where, if anything, a machine gun or an assault rifle would be useful, but you're not going to want to stay in that area the whole time. You're going to want to move around the map, try to get the kills, whether you're trying to cap domination points or killing people and kill confirmed and grabbing those tags. So I would suggest running submachine guns and shotguns. Specifically, I would suggest more submachine guns than shotguns. I think people should be running, say, the P90, for example. A very good weapon. Its accuracy is great, rate of fire is awesome, and its clip size is pretty huge. So that's why I like to run rapid fire and silencer on the P90, because I think the size of the magazine, it's good as is, and I don't want to change anything except increase the fire rate and then silence it. That way people don't know I'm coming, and I can just stay stealthy on the map while moving around. And if you don't like the P90, there's other submachine guns that you could use that would do very well on this map. PP90, for example, is a really good submachine gun. I would run it silenced, or possibly even rapid fire with silencer, or you can even run the MP5. A lot of people don't like this weapon. They think it's really bad, or they just can't control the recoil, so they can't get that kill when they want to. But I've been able to figure out how to use it to make it similar to that of the one from COD 4, and I really enjoy using it. I've even gotten it gold. And basically, the attachments you want to use to make this gun actually work for you and be a really good submachine gun is, number one, is rapid fire. You must always run rapid fire on this thing. To me, it seems like it kicks up the fire rate, kills the enemy a whole lot faster, because right now the MP5 seems like it's one of the slower killing submachine guns. I don't know if that is accurate, like damage-wise, but to me, it seems like without rapid fire, it's one of the slowest. But then, for your second attachment, I would either run extended mags or silencer. Silencer can make it to where it seems like that COD 4 type MP5, because, you know, back then everybody was running silencers and stopping power on the MP5, and it was just a really good gun to use. Well, in this game, you can do the same thing with it. Just put on rapid fire and silencer, and it'll act the same. Or extended mag. I like to sometimes use extended mag and rapid fire instead when I want to draw the enemy towards me. That's basically how I've gotten the only MOAB I have gotten with that specific weapon. I got it on hard hat, and I was running rapid fire and extended mag. I thought I was going to get it with rapid fire and silencer, but I guess not. But what happens is, if you run those two attachments and you're running specialist, when you kick into the specialist bonus and get all the proficiency, that gun has no recoil, and it's just overall one of the best submachine guns, I think, in this game, other than maybe the P90 while you're in specialist, because that thing is accurate as is, and then when you get on range and everything else from all the other proficiencies in specialist, it turns into one of the top 2 submachine guns. Like I said, MP5 and P90 in specialist with those attachments, I would say are the best. That's my personal opinion. Maybe other people think differently. I know the UMP can be really great if you have the right attachments and have all the proficiencies in specialist, or even the PP90, but personally, MP5 and P90 are what I prefer. Some perks I can suggest for this map are Sleight of Hand, Blast Shield, and Steady Aim. The reason I'm suggesting these specific perks is because this map is very small, and grenades and stuns are always flying. Blast Shield's going to help you out with that. It's going to keep you alive. Maybe even reduce the effect of the flash and stuns, while Sleight of Hand is going to give you that fast reload and the fast weapon swap to possibly your secondaries, because you're probably going to have to end up using them. It's going to be so clustered and so fast that you might end up running out of your primary weapon and having to switch to your secondary. And then the third perk I suggest you running is Steady Aim. Being that it is such a small map, you're going to end up hip firing a lot, and Steady Aim is going to help keep you accurate and on target while shooting the enemy. That way you don't have to worry about going down sights as fast. But if you want to actually switch out Blast Shield for a quick draw, it's not a bad thing either. It'll help you get on target faster and help kill the enemy. But I really do suggest running Blast Shield. It'll keep you alive a little bit longer. But I hope y'all guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, peace out.